Hey guys, and in today's video, let's take a look at Ulanzi VL28, which is a budget-friendly mini vlogging light that can be used with GoPro, phone or even DSLR. So in this video, we're gonna take a quick look over the Ulanzi VL28, review it, and then we're gonna briefly compare it to the original GoPro Light mod. So let's take a look what we have inside. Alright, so that's gonna be Ulanzi VL28, white silicone diffuser, USB-C type cable, and cold shoe mount adapter. But first, let's take a look at the light itself. So as you guys see, this light doesn't take that much space, it's really small, and if you take a closer look, it literally fits in the palm of my hand, and it's quite light. Because in fact, Ulanzi VL28 weighs around 28 grams. And if you want to find more about the specific details of this light, here's a quick specification list. Alright, so let's take a closer look at it now. So from the bottom, we have a 1/4 screw hole that can be used with the cold shoe mount adapter. From the side, we have a USB-C port that can be used to charge our light. And from the top, we have a one-design power button that can be used to turn on and off our light and cycle between the modes. In order to turn on the light, we have to press and hold the power button. So let's press it and hold. And instantly we are on level 1. Now, if we press the power button again, we're gonna cycle between the other modes. So if we press it again, that's gonna be level 2, level 3, level 4, and if we press it again, we're gonna be in SOS mode. So if for any reason we want to draw attention to us, for example, we want to warn somebody that we are on the road, we can use that mode. Alright, so let me show you a couple of examples how strong this light is in real life scenario. So I'll quickly turn on the light. So that's gonna be level 1. Let me press it again. That's gonna be level 2. I'll press it again. Level 3. And if I press it again, I'm gonna be in the 4th mode. So this is the level 4, and this is the strongest mode that's available on Ulanzi VL28. So once again, this is how it looks like without the light. And let me quickly turn it on to level 4. And this is how it's gonna look like with the level 4. There is a built-in rechargeable lithium battery in it, and this battery is not removable. If you decide to use the VL28 with the minimum brightness level, it's gonna give you a battery performance of up to 3 hours. However, if you decide to use it with the maximum brightness level, that's gonna give you a battery life of around 45 minutes. Also, if you take a closer look at the corner in here, there is a lanyard hole. So if you want to attach a lanyard to it, you can do that. So as I said in the beginning of this video, Ulanzi VL28 comes with a white silicone diffuser that's mainly responsible for softening up the light, making the shadows a little bit more soft, not so harsh, and making the overall look nicer. So let me show you now how it's gonna look like with and without it. But in order to do that test, let me close the curtains because I'm recording this video in front of a window, so let's do this. Right, suddenly it gets really dark in here. Anyway, so I'm going to start up the light without the silicone diffuser and show you how it looks like. So I'll start it up. Notice that the light on my face is really harsh and the shadows are really strong. They're really dark. Now, as soon as I'm going to apply the white silicone diffuser, notice how much it's gonna affect the overall look. So let's do this. So notice that the shadows on my face are not so strong anymore, and the light isn't as harsh as it was before. Once again, take a closer look how it looks like with the silicone diffuser. And now let me quickly take it out. And notice without. So basically what this white silicone diffuser does is simply softening the lights and softening the shadows on my face. So what we also find inside of the box is this cold shoe mount adapter. So if we use that screw into the 1/4 screw hole, we can use our light with any cold shoe mount. So now, let me show you how you can mount this light on a GoPro. Alright guys, so in the second part of this video, we're gonna compare the Ulanzi VL28 with the original GoPro Lite mode. So first of all, let's start with the price. Ulanzi VL28 gonna cost you around $14, whereas the original GoPro Lite mode gonna cost you around $50. And I can also tell you that the built-in quality, well, the GoPro Lite mode really feels like a solid premium quality material, whereas Ulanzi feels a little bit cheap. But once again, you cannot beat the price, because for the price of one GoPro Lite mode, you probably can buy like 3 lights from Ulanzi. Both of these lights are relatively very small. However, if you notice, the original GoPro Lite mode is a little bit smaller than the Ulanzi VL28. But most importantly, let's put these lights to that test and see how powerful they are against each other. So let's turn on the Ulanzi VL28. That's gonna be level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. And now, let's see how powerful it's gonna be on the GoPro Lite mode. So I'm turning GoPro Lite mode now. So that's gonna be level 1 on the GoPro Lite mode, level 2, and level 3. And now, if I double click on the power button, I'm gonna be in overdrive mode. So let's do this. So this is the most powerful mode that you can get out of the GoPro Lite mode, but it only lasts for 30 seconds. After that, it's gonna come back to the previous mode. So the Ulanzi VL28 has 4 power levels, whereas the GoPro Lite mode has 3 levels. And both of these devices have SOS mode. And also, both of these lights come with a white silicone diffuser that's responsible for softening the light and making the shadows less harsh. And now, let's compare how both of these lights gonna look with the silicone diffuser on it. So first, let's start with the Ulanzi. So I'll turn on the light. Okay, notice how the color temperature reflects on my face, how strong is the light. Right now, I'm in level 1, by the way. And now, let's start with the GoPro Lite mode. Okay, and you can instantly see that the color temperature is a bit warmer, but notice how the shadows are on my face and how strong is the light. Once again, I'm in the level 1. So this light, both of these lights can go much stronger than that. Also, both of these lights have a one button design, so if you want to turn it on and off, you have to just press and hold it. And similarly, if you want to cycle between the modes, you just have to press the power button and it's gonna cycle between the modes. If you want to turn it off, you press and hold it again. Probably the biggest difference about the GoPro Lite mode is that this light is waterproof down to 10 meters and it has a O-ring protecting the USB-C port. Whereas the light from Ulanzi has a USB-C port completely exposed, and this light is not waterproof. Both of these lights have a rechargeable built-in battery, so the battery inside of it is non-removable. Also, the GoPro Lite mode with the minimum brightness gonna work for around 6 hours, and if you switch it to maximum brightness, it's gonna work for around 1 hour. And the Ulanzi VL28 with the minimum brightness gonna work for around 3 hours, whereas with the maximum one gonna work for around 45 minutes. So there you have it, guys. In terms of overall build quality, the Ulanzi VL28 feels a little bit cheap. However, you cannot beat the price, because for $14 it probably can do just as fine as GoPro Lite mode. And as I said, for that price you can probably get like at least 3 units of Ulanzi VL28. So if you're looking for some budget-friendly yet decent light for your GoPro, then the Ulanzi VL28 can be something for you. Alright guys, so for today's video that's it. Making this video today wasn't particularly easy because I feel a little bit sick. However, I still decided to do it. I hope you liked it and you enjoyed it, and if you learned something from it, then give me a thumb up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't before, smash that notification button so you don't miss on my future content, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!